Dr. Beaupre's clinic. Well, Doc, let's see if anything interesting happened here. I'm a private investigator, so I'm allowed to snoop. Ooh, clinic's keys. And that's it, nothing really here. Okay.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore. There should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
Ha! Medical emergency in town. The doctor there is sick. I'll be back soon. If he dies, I won't be returning. I'll have to replace him. Alright, that means that Gilles would have had to have gone into town? Maybe. We'll see.
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
Okay. Does he not have a light? He has a lantern. Okay, in the dark it is recommended to use a flashlight or lantern. Well, we have that covered. Whoa! The hell happened here?
Someone had lost a few liters of blood here. Carl's first thought had been a lumber accident, someone's hand cut by a saw, or a hunting accident. In any case, whoever had lost all this blood couldn't have gone far. Perhaps they were already dead.
There's like 50,000 damn mysteries in this place. But okay, we'll snoop around. Oh, would you look at that?
The good doctor, flanked by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness, captured on cardstock. Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes. Was it Dr. Beaupre who had hit him head-on at the village border?
Was he heading into town when that happened? Was that why he was in a rush? I mean, he also had everything else.
The injured could be recognized by the large stains of red, an informal nickname given to Merbromen, smudged all over their injuries.
Wait, that's what this is about?
The injured could be recognized by the large stains of red, an informal nickname given to Merbromen, smudged all over their injuries.
Huh. Oh shit, we are actually legitimately getting way too cold. I'm gonna turn this on. Whew. Alright. I should have figured that, you know, inside of a house where we didn't really have any electricity, I was freezing up. Isabelle Beaupre. Is that his wife? The crash. Oh yeah, we filled up all of this. Here lies Isabelle Beaupre. That explains the melancholy of the poem behind the picture. Would this be enough to posit that the doctor is the melancholic, and that the melancholic is the reckless driver? Elementary, my dear journal. In the box, I found a state of affair, no less. Hamilton wanted to expose some shady activity by enemies of democracy. I still need to figure out why the hell this message ended up in the doctor's hands. The reckless driver was definitely a fugitive running from the scene of the crime, still covered in Hamilton's blood. What a mess. So, are we saying that the doctor might be the criminal now? I suppose. Doc, when locking a door isn't enough. I just wanted to open it, but okay. What's going on back there? I see a bottle. Store in a cool with a constant temperature, they said. Well, it's definitely cold and cool here. What else do you have hidden for us?
Pot. Fortunately for Carl, inspecting it wouldn't further this particular investigation.
Ha! Okay. Communist Manifest.
Communist Manifesto.
What the hell?
Only a few years ago, this type of allegiance meant prison time. And even at present, the Western world was very wary of the Soviet threat. Why would the doctor own such a book? Nobody kills a rich patient to start a revolution. It didn't make any sense. He had to dig deeper still to understand. Luckily, that was Carl Faubert's specialty.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, yeah, it is 1970. Communist Manifest. The history of all hitherto existing society is the history of class struggles. Freeman and slave, patrician and plebeian, lord and serf, guildmaster and journeyman. In a word, oppressor and oppressed stood in constant opposition to one another, carried on an uninterrupted, now hidden, now open fight. A fight that each time ended either in a revolutionary reconstitution of society at large or in the common ruin of the contending classes. In the earlier epochs of history, we find almost everywhere a complicated arrangement of society into various orders, a manifold gradation of social rank. In ancient Rome, we have patricians, knights, plebeians, slaves. In the Middle Ages, feudal lords, vassals, guildmasters, journeymen, apprentices, serfs. In almost all of these classes, again, subordinate gradations. I don't need to listen to your communist talk.
Dr. Beaupre had done his medical studies quite far from here. He was surely one of the first students out of the new campus to settle on the mountainside.
He came all the way from Montreal. Okay.
Doctors used light-reflecting frontal mirrors to look inside the patient's cavities. That was a bit unsettling. But back then, it was pretty much always the case with medicine.
Back then. Is that like a indirect confirmation that the narrator's talking way from the future? Whoa. Unknown woman. I never did catch her name. The man called her Laura. She had a neck wound. There was so much blood. The bullet had done a lot of damage, probably hitting the cerebellum. It was hopeless. She had a cardiac arrest. The men had found her like this, they said. I doubt it. But in a small town like this, it's usually best to turn a blind eye. I've been told to step back from sending out the death certificate. This whole thing sickens me. Is there more? Rosaire Armand. No medical explanation whatsoever can explain why old Rosaire is still alive. As we in the trade say, the only way to cure him is to kill him. Well, alright. Let's go through all of his records. Sylvie Berdard. All of her symptoms point to the same root cause. She's pregnant. She refuses it. She denies it. I'm willing to bet her husband is not the father. Let's just hope it's not Everett Lockhart, though, or she would have an illegitimate child and syphilis on her hands. Ugh. We're finding out so much about the people here.
There was no doubt that the doctor and Hamilton knew each other very well.
Oh. William Joseph Hamilton. Haughty. Can't be cured. Chronic foot pain. Can't walk long distances. Rich. I'll cure him of that one day. That's not what you should be putting on your medical records. But, you know, alright. I'll bleed him dry. With all the payment he's gonna have to give me for all these treatments. Fair enough, I suppose.
The good doctor, flanked by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness, captured on cardstock. Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes. Was it Dr. Beaupre who had hit him head-on at the village border? Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict. Within these miserable walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office.
You think? Dude, this is really, really terrifying. Imagine coming in here and then there's just a single bed in a wood cabin. It looks so cozy as he slices you open. My nightmare. Wait, the weight or the I guess it is. Alright, the weighing scale thing. My nightmare. How much do I weigh? I don't know. I thought he was saying it to this. I was like, oh, what? You can't see these from a certain distance? Well, okay. I actually haven't had my vision checked in a very long while. But I think I'm still 20/20. Oh, I can fill up the bottle with water. I would have to get the water or the bottle back out though.
For the one-eyed, or for other vision problems, the eye patch was the way to go.
I suppose. You know, I had an eye patch once for a very short period of time. Not for any pleasant reason though. I had ringworm on the eye when I was 7, 8. And I had to have eye patch for like a week or two to prevent me from touching my eye and possibly spreading it to other people. That wasn't pleasant. Thankfully, I haven't needed an eye patch for any other reasons. Okay. We're gonna go around the back. Please use the other door. Fair enough. Why are there bottles back out here? There's a lot of balls back out here. What the hell happened? Okay. Well, this is not good. There's wolf tracks leading from here. What the hell? Wolves came all the way to the front of his house? That's insane, dude. Okay. I guess we'll follow the tracks out. First, though, we're gonna make sure to assign this to a different button, maybe. Aha! Alright. I have my gun on too. If a wolf wants to mess with me,
Carl felt like he knew the doctor now.
I'll mess with him.
His belongings had spoken lengths about him. But what Carl had heard worried him.
Where did the wolf tracks lead to? To this bush? Or into this little growth? Ah, and it continues on beyond it. Okay. Well, I shouldn't be doing this, but we're gonna press on to find out more about what happened here. And or get fucking murdered by a wolf. Or two, or three. I'm terrified. What could be back here? According to my map, just another road. And another person's house. Crap. Ooh. Hello? What do we have in here? Alright, just a flare. Just a flare. Can I jump? Oh, wow, okay. I didn't expect that I could jump. I expected this to be pretty much just always stay flat on the ground. Your standard point and click adventure. But I can actually jump over things. I don't know how many times that'll help me. But any little tiny movement things that could help me survive, I accept readily. Oh boy. So we're still just following the wolf tracks. Up, here we go. Where the hell are these wolves going? And why am I following them? I just figure maybe they'll lead me to something useful. Like a body. Or a little den of resources. LeChance had a cave somewhere around his place. I could go check that out.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
This is a terrible idea. I keep going and going and going. The tracks don't end! They proceed on forever. What is that little line? Hold on. Do I have like a vision line? Oh, would you look at that? Okay, I thought the line was actually leading me all the way out somewhere. Oh shit! I found the wolf! Oh, and a steak! I missed my shot. Jeez. Who the hell's staying here? This game might be a lot bigger than I anticipated, honestly. I figured we were going to go on down like one long mystery rather than like 15 to 20 different mysteries spread out around this entire place. I don't even know how far I can go out into this forest. I think I'm willing to go back though. I'll take a picture of this. Who is camping out here? We don't know. I don't want to throw it away though. I guess we're just gonna do it anyways. Fine. Let's get out of here. Wait. Did the wolf leave tracks as it ran away from me? It didn't do it. That's kind of funny. So I can follow wolves to different places and just kind of hope that the wolves have moved on by the time I reach the place that they were checking out, or be prepared to fight them. I don't know if that wolf ran away completely just because I ran into it or because I shot. It was probably it probably just ran away because it was scared of me. Animals in most situations don't really want to engage in a fight unless they know they can win it. At least not when involving like small things. I think I've been told bears don't give a shit. at least like mother bears. But like a little wolf, it might leave you alone, especially if it's by itself. Okay, we got more painkillers, so that's solid. I'm glad we're finding so many different things out here in the woods. Although I do wish now that there was a way to kind of draw myself on the map. Or not like physically draw a little stick figure of myself, but like take a little pen or something, the same one that Carl was using, and draw on the map and go, I want to check out this place here. Just so that way I have options. Although I guess I could always like, I don't know, print out the map in real life and mark things down myself. Depending on how long they're trying to make this whole game experience. We have no full idea. Okay. So beforehand we looked at all these bottles and questioned why the hell there are so many. Still don't have an answer to that. Did someone break in? Was the doc just really messy with the way he tossed out his medical supplies? I don't know. Okay. So what am I trying to accomplish here? The young woman? The file seems incomplete. Who is this Cree woman and what happened to her? Everything points to a certain death, but no death certificate. I know doctor, but I know fresh blood when I see it. Someone bled profusely in the office less than 2 days ago. Nothing weird about that, unless what? I tried to look around the area, maybe they got buried here, but I don't know. It's never good to disclose communist ties in a small village like this, where established order is fiercely defended. Was it only intellectual curiosity on the doctor's part, or actual convictions? Was the doctor an actual commie scumbag, or was he just kind of like, oh, hey, this is an interesting read. This will enlighten me about different kinds of ways to think about the world. Okay, let's snoop around here a little bit more. Because if the good doctor maybe has something of Hamilton's that we didn't see beforehand, things can happen. I'm not seeing it though. Ah, jeez. Okay. Well, I am officially lost. We'll look around here a little bit. Oh, hey, a little dock. Is there anything of use out here besides the items I just grabbed? We have a boat. A boat with a hole in it. Probably useless. I feel like this is a bad place to go. Ew. You think I can swim? I probably shouldn't try. You just immediately get frostbite. The game gives up all hope on you. You're like, why would you even do that, player? Because of curiosity. I'm a detective. I had to find out the mysteries of everything. Okay. So I have no idea exactly what I'm supposed to be doing at the moment. We followed the lead all the way to the doctor's place, and then that was kind of it. We didn't really get any answers about Hamilton's murder here. He went to the doctor. I need to know if the doctor saw his gilets. And then that was the last thing we have left. Is there a secret surface area? No, they were leaving town, right? I have no idea. I'm actually pretty darn confused. I think, no. Alright, so the doctor somehow got access to the letter, but I don't know if the letter was supposed to be in the doctor's hands. I think he just grabbed it because he's possibly the killer, or the chance is the killer. I don't know. That's why we need to investigate other things. We're gonna head back to the general store and maybe finish looking around there. If we can't solve the mystery about the murder just yet, I can always do other things. I can also check out Hamilton's house. That'd probably be a pretty safe bet to find out more information on what the heck Hamilton was up to around here. Where am I? We're at the general store again. Good. We're gonna fill up on gas and make our way over there. We're gonna need to come in from a different direction so I can fill up my pump, or fill my tank up with the pump. You hear that? Why is my radio doing that? There's some kind of interference going on.
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
Fine. Go back to the store. I feel like that's going to be a very important thing, because I don't remember hearing all that interference beforehand. Something's going on around here, and if it's supernatural, it would definitely explain the interference, but for now, we're here for gas. So that way I don't get screwed over while driving over to Hamilton's house. Oh, I can't do it. Crap. Whoa.
The transformer had gone up in flames, snapping that wire in the process. Carl figured he would have to wait for an electrician to ride a unicorn through the wilderness to come and repair it.
Yeah, that looks dangerous. I think I just saw it spark. Yep, not gonna try and touch the line before I just electrocute myself to death. Alright. Anything around here? Oh, yeah, right. The ice. Well, we might as well head on out there. Oh. Well, hello. What happened to this guy?
A shiver ran down Carl's spine as he glanced over another body trapped in ice. Indeed, the scene was quite chilling.
Who is this? Holy shit, look at his face. Okay, buddy, what's your story?
Carl felt familiar shivers going down his spine, and he was back to the realm of visions.
Hey, it's LeChance! He was being chased by wolves! But what was he doing here? Mysterious journal, page
To all
1.
appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
Oh, maybe it wasn't LeChance. Mysterious journal, page 1. The beast enjoys long slumbers. Its sanctuary seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out. To think like a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. It terrorizes the white people. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence. A cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. One attacked me. I had to cut its throat. The blade digging into its flesh made the sound of a taut wire. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it. I tracked it to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in ice, but I do know this. It is the work of the beast. Its attacks curdle the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice imprisoning the white man. I saw things, but I do not understand them. It was as if past and present were one, or as if I was a spider and with my 8 eyes I could see backward and forward simultaneously. This beast, this creature, is not of this world. I must find the beast again, and if necessary, eliminate it. That does bring up a very good point. So if we're experiencing things in the past and the present at the same time, that might not be good.
What could these engraved numbers mean?
739.
Suddenly appeared before Carl.
Oh. Alright. I think that was LeChance. No. LeChance was... The writing from that journal seems like it was from probably like a Native American tree dude. Why else would they refer to him as white man? Okay, we go backwards to follow where this went. Oh. Hey. It was
The vision
LeChance.
slowly faded away, like an icicle melting in the palm of your hand. Carl, back in the real world, now knew who the icebound man was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
So maybe he wasn't the person who killed Hamilton. He got frozen himself, I think. So I guess LeChance just refers to the white people in that way. Alright. Because he doesn't look white
Carl
himself.
wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Not much longer, Carl. We're gonna get to a fire, because now we know a little bit more about at least one person and their fate. Okay. Did I miss anything while I was here? The game said stuff about there still being a mystery. Didn't even travel half the province of Quebec to come here. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I'll ever go to, like, the far wildernesses of Canada or wherever, but I probably will do my best not to. Okay. We're gonna turn off the electricity for the main building, and we're gonna check out the garage. Oh, hello. What's that over there? why was somebody bringing a wagon or whatever over here and dumping items into the river? We'll have to check that out. But first, we're going into the garage. Okay. Close the door. Always close the fucking door behind you if you can. Is there a light switch in here? Oh. Hey! We got a crowbar.
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp. Surely it would come in handy at some point.
At long last? At what point was I sitting there going, I need this crowbar? I didn't even know about its existence until now. Alright. We have a melee weapon now. So I don't have to use my gun if need be. Okay. So is that it? Alright. I figured there'd be maybe significantly more. I could turn on the light. Ah! That's a yank down. That's a pull down light. I didn't expect that. Okay, garage. Thank you for your melee weapon offering. Let's cross this little river. Or this little
Carl
creek.
was beginning to know the store and its surroundings like the back of his hand. The seeker had sought.
So I think that's an indication that we grabbed all of the information there. So he'll say, the narrator will say, we still have things to look for. Or, oh, we still don't know what's going on around in this particular area. And then once we've actually found everything that we can, he'll go, ah, now we know all we can learn in this place. Or some schluck like that. Okay. I just want to see what's going on over on this side.